How we doing, everyone? Welcome. We are outside the UFC APEX, the world famous APEX. Listen, this place is just incredible, okay? During the pandemic, the sports world shut down, but the APEX kept the UFC alive, kept it going, and now it's a massive part of the UFC production. Clearly, we have a lot of fights here, there's a lot of events here, a lot of media here. So now I'm gonna give you a tour with my friend Dennis. Come on, Dennis, let's go. Let's take a look. We're gonna go through the APEX. As we walk in, as you finally get past security, you're okay, buddy. We have here, we've got the history of the Ultimate Fighter, obviously. Saved the UFC in 2005, they were on the verge of going bankrupt. From 2005 to 2018, you got all the winners and the teams, etc. But now, more importantly and more impressively, we've got all the jerseys, okay? You got Team Liddell, Team Couture, that was season 1. Season 3, look at this fresh-faced baby up here. Who's that guy? So again, the Ultimate Fighter, just an incredible tool for finding talent, a lot of world champions. Probably my favorite memory of the Ultimate Fighter is getting out of the van on the very first day and walking into the house. Do you know what I mean? Because it was like a kid on Christmas Day, walking in a huge mansion. I'm in Las Vegas, I'm on a reality TV show, I'm there to do nothing else but fight. I mean, I couldn't believe where my life had taken me, and yeah, incredible memories, an incredible start to a pretty decent career, I'd say. And here's where they have a lot of press conferences. We've got the fabulous UFC staff. What's up, Gabby?
Hi,
I'm in the building, correct. So everyone can get out the way. You never know who you bump into. Look at this guy, the world famous Adam Catchell. I don't know if you know this, he does a podcast called Fight Disciples.
Nice plug.
Where else can people see you?
With you on the TV.
Oh, Wayne Show, Friday, don't miss it. You know, press conferences, UFC, obviously we've got Power Slap here this weekend. All kinds of things going on. Come on through, come on through. So yeah, now this is like the actual APEX, where the cage is, you know, the hub, the center. It holds about 250 people, something like that. And it's a small place, but the atmosphere here on fight night, it really is special. It's a special event. You know, I know a lot of people, they've told me when they come and watch fights here, it's much more intimate because you can hear the punches land, you can hear the blows connect, which as a fan, you know, it gives you a little bit more insight into what the fighters are going through.
Yeah. You fought in full arenas your whole career.
Yes.
Because this came actually because of the pandemic, right?
Correct.
So, what is, if this was here in your time, would you have liked fighting in a way like this?
Yeah, I mean, listen, it's a necessary tool these days, but you can't beat that big arena feel. You know, I mean, it was great for the pandemic, it kept the sport alive. I love this being here because I live 3.5 hours drive that way. So, you know, don't get me wrong, I love traveling. I'm going to Singapore, I'm going to London, I'm going to Australia, you know what I mean? But I do like getting out of bed nice and early on a Saturday morning, driving down the road, going to the APEX, having my steak and eggs, calling the fights, then jumping back in the car. And sometimes the fights finish at 4 o'clock in the afternoon here. I get home by 7:30, 10:30 if it finishes at 7, or if it's a regular fight night, walking at 1:30. I'm no stranger to a late night. Let's go. Susie was a long-time makeup artist for the UFC who very sadly passed away last year. So to honour her memory, you know, so it's a beautiful thing. Yeah, she was a part of the UFC family for so long. And yeah, there we go. There's no fights on right now. So typically there's people milling about on fight day. It's kind of a very, very cool vibe. Come through. Legendary fighters, BJ Penn, Daniel Cormier, Anderson Silva, Ronda Rousey, John Jones, Conor McGregor. There's a big mural of me somewhere. That's what I'm looking for, if I'm honest. No, there is, and it's a terrible picture. But where is it? We got Hoist Gracie, we got Holly Holm. Where the flip am I? We're not leaving. Oh, here we go. Look at this. Look at this guy. Ow. I'm going to let you into a little secret, guys. If you look at those teeth there, and you look at these teeth here, they don't match up. But still, you can see why. They had to be changed, let's be honest. But, you know, hey, listen, you know what I mean? These are the individual corner rooms, you know, so when you're warming up for your fight, you've obviously got padded walls. You can watch the fights on there. Obviously, you got the mats. You got the chairs here for everyone. And then in here, you got, you know, all the showers, toilets. I mean, each fighter gets one of these. compared to back in the day. Yeah, I mean, it's still like that sometimes now in arenas, you know what I mean? Because they don't have all the facilities like this, but you know, certainly on the lower level shows, you pretty much all the fighters crammed into one room, just crap everywhere, clothes, bags everywhere, people sweating, people falling on top of each other. You know, it's come so far, you know, and to see this, it's amazing, because this sport deserves this kind of respect. You know, back in the day, people are walking by, they're interrupting you, they're talking to you, trying to get pictures or whatever sometimes. Now, you can truly be alone with your thoughts before you go out there and do battle. And by the way, the floor above us is TV studios. Studio after studio after studio. They film a lot of TV shows here, a lot of the UFC programming stuff. So this is just the ground level. Upstairs, it's all, yeah, it's like a big TV studio basically. And you got Dana's VIP lounge. You got Dana's like where the contender is, you know, upstairs. It's very, very cool. You know, there's a private bar and stuff, and like nice comfy seating. You got a view down onto the arena. I'll see if we can go up there. I'll see if we can check. In fact, we will. So they're doing pre-fight interviews right now. You'll see a lot of the VIPs on a Saturday night. This is a pretty good place to watch the fights. You know, you got your own private bar there. You have food. You got snacks. You got a kind of a bird's eye view of the octagon and all the crowd as well. And as I said, on a good fight night, this place, the atmosphere is electric. It's only a small crowd, but they make some noise. Like when Paddy Pimblett fought here, the noise, the energy, and that only a few hundred people were making them. It's unbelievable. But you can feel it. It's a bit more, I don't know, you can almost taste it, you can touch it, you can feel it, you know, because a massive arena, of course, you can't beat that, but it's almost like everyone's faceless. You know what I'm saying? You just look up, you can't see anyone. Here you can see everyone's emotions, you can see their face, you can hear them, hear the individual words, you know, and of course the fighters, they're throwing down like their life depending on it, so you can experience that a little bit more intimately. It's all kind of wrapping up for the day now. It's past 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so it's all dying down, but there's just interviews going on all over the place. We've got the ESPN team. After the fights, you'll see all the fighters through here doing like kind of a similar circuit, speaking to everyone. And then if we go through there, then we're back at where we came in. So that's about it. That's a little tour of the UFC APEX. And yeah, there you go, Dennis. Hope you liked it.
I liked it. Thank you very much.
My pleasure. All right, guys. Take care.